may have made a mistake. Hi. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, okay, cool. You come through on the stream. Okay. We are. Victor, you do an intro. Shut up. I'll shut up.
Are you live?
Yeah, we're live.
All right. Welcome everyone to the final race of the 2023 PHRL World Tour. It is the 2023 race of Pharoahs. You're currently watching the semi-final between Tim Hansen and Blues. They're racing in the Abarth 500 by Kunos. It's a complicated track here. Obviously, it's 2 laps per race. Because there are 2 different lanes, and they're doing 2 races, and the best combined time is the winner. Coming up after this match, we have the loser of this one versus Fast Team and E. And the one who wins that match will face the winner of this match in the grand final. With me in the commentary box, we have Connor Dirt.
Hello.
Here. Who is your cameraman for this race, by the way?
Who's my cameraman?
No, you are the cameraman for this
race.
Know. Yeah.
I'm aware how long these things
work. Yeah.
5 red lights. Green and away we go. That looks like a very good start for Blues right there. Tim Hansen on that outside.
Yeah.
That inside lane is a bit slower, but of course he will get the advantage when he comes onto his second lap.
Yeah, and for, let's see here, we usually see them quite even at the bridge section here.
That was pretty
I think Tim has a very slight advantage, but he's hit the wall.
Oh,
he's tapped the barrier. Yeah, Blues has also tapped the wall. Both of them are with the barrier taps. No extra points for them in this race. Because the format we're running means that we are running bonus points in the World Tour. If you go the full match without tapping any barriers. Alright, the gap at the line was 9 seconds. Upper hand, I think, is Tim, just about. That outside lane is a lot slower, though.
Indeed it
but it gets a good run onto the straight.
Here we're watching Blues. Where's Tim?
It's squirrely through there, but yeah, Tim. I think Tim is getting the first race.
And
the gap is 0.626 seconds.
We have a viewer.
That could be me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to type in chat?
Yeah, I'm on the PHRL account.
Oh, then I don't think that counts.
Oh.
Okay. Now,
right.
Second race, 0.626 separating them. That time around, Blues has to beat Tim by more than that in order to go through to the next round. Wait.
Correct.
Wait, no, is this the losers or the winners bracket? I can't remember.
This is the winners bracket, but the winner of this match will face the winner of the next match. So, yeah, it is a good chance that we see these two in the final as well. We'll see. But then it's a best of 3 in all of the cars.
As you can hear there, these guys are revving their engines already, trying to burn off as much fuel as possible.
But there is no fuel consumption. There is no reason to do it.
Well, Blues, I know Blues does it. He probably doesn't know there's no fuel consumption.
I just did it per automatic. Oh, that's a terrible start for Blues, I think. He got off the line quite slowly, I think. We'll see here.
That outside lane has got a bad start. Let's see if
yeah.
Hansen can capitalize on it again.
Blues has hit the barrier.
Blues hit the barrier.
We've actually not seen anyone hit that bridge barrier as well. We've been talking about it among the drivers that is the worst place to go off. Oh, you did? During your race?
Well, not like I didn't hit on it, but like I've hit it on the turn to the bridge.
Yeah, okay. Right, Blue's across the line here. Let's see how he compares to the first race by Tim here.
On board with Tim Hansen here. As
He's about a second off the lap. Oh, Blues has hit the wall.
Blues in the wall again. And that's wide at the apex there.
Advantage Tim.
Blues really
Tim
trying
Hansen.
to push all he has here. He needs this victory.
Well, he doesn't. He can
Well,
still end up in the final,
I
but
understand, but that Victor, but it would make it a lot easier for him.
yeah, of course, he wouldn't have to, you know, win another match. Alright, Tim Hansen
Tim is
takes home the
far up
win.
and there goes Blues into the wall again, and it's going to be Tim by a much wider differential right there.
2.1 seconds is the final gap.
You are recording these gaps, right? I'm not meant to be doing them.
Yeah, I'm recording them.
Okay, good.
Final gap, 2.7 seconds approximately after both
Who
races.
is
That
our
is
next
8.
matchup, Victor?
That is Boss T-Mani versus Tim Hansen. No, sorry, versus Blues.
Okay.
I will be telling them Oh, did you just swear on YouTube?
Get that up. Okay. Yeah, we're on the intermission screen right now. I'll switch it over to the race screen soon. And then that's cool. I'll do it. I'll get it done. Okay. Cool. Everything should be working now, and we will switch over to the race stream.
Who is your prediction to win this race?
Oof. I've got to go with Blues, if I'm honest. He's looked pretty consistent, especially in these slower cars. I think he does have a real shot at this one here.
At the same time, T-Man has done an exceptional tournament so far.
He has. He's been amazing. He's knocked out probably one of the tournament favorites in Ice Tiger. And it is 5 red lights and green, and away we go. For the first race of... Is this the losers final?
Yeah, this is the losers final. Basically, it's a semi-final.
Whoever wins this race will go to the grand final against Tim Hansen.
And it's gonna be a first title for all of these guys.
It will.
None
yes.
of them have ever won not a World Tour title, but not even a championship title.
That is a yes. That
and
is...
obviously, and the special thing about this race is it doesn't just carry a World Tour Gold title; it carries a championship title with it and Blues off. So yeah,
if Blues wins this, he may just become the person to have the 2 most successive titles in this league, if that makes sense. He has a possibility of winning the Stock Car Series title tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
So
yeah,
he could be a 2-time world champion tomorrow, and a 0-time world champion currently.
Yeah. And the event that comes after this is a bit special. It carries with it a World Tour Gold title in the Tournament of Champions, but it doesn't actually count towards anything. It's all statistical stuff that you win.
Here they come.
Right. Yeah,
line.
they come to the line. T-Man beats Blues by 0.9 seconds in the first race.
Woo.
So Blues, because the Stock Car Series hasn't been finished, there was no way to decide who would be winning that title. For the Tournament of Champions, all 3 that are within a reasonable shot are invited. That means Blues is also taking part in that. No. but if T-Man or Tim wins this race, or wins this event, they will be invited to the Tournament of Champions right afterwards. So it's a last-minute invite for them, possibly. We'll see.
Are they aware that they get invited if they win?
They will soon be.
You didn't tell them. Good job.
Right, let's not talk about that. So far, T-Man has a clean race. He's not hit the barrier once. Blues has hit it once. 5 seconds. 6 lights.
Green, and away we
we're
go.
On the way. Very even start, but I think T-Man got the slightly better one.
I do think he did, but he's on the slower line for this first lap.
Yeah, although I think there is a slight advantage to starting on the inside, just in general, because you don't have you don't sacrifice that much speed into the tighter first corner.
This is
Oh,
very
and Blues!
interesting.
Oh my god, very close to impacting the barrier
This-
there.
Oh, I did not.
He-Man has now tapped it. He was very close to hitting the barrier at the underpass.
His
That-
Blues across the line first.
That would have been massive if he'd hit that wall. Yeah,
Blues.
Blues slightly off T-Man's best lap. Oh, Blues runs wide.
A little wide there. That's not going to help him with his attempts into making it into the finals.
T-Man's tapped the barrier in the first corner. I'm not sure actually how this is gonna turn out.
Now Blues
Looks
coming
like
into
pretty
one
bad
of
damage.
the slowest sections on the track. These two long left-handers and then into that right-hander. It's a
Yeah,
very
and he
slow
has-
section, which is where T-Man is going to make up most of his time.
But
It
Blues
looks
gonna
like
get
it's
run.
gonna be T-Man.
It will be.
Oh.
T-Man is in the grand final.
What a race.
That was close.
That was very close.
Right, 5 minutes left, and then we're starting the grand final. And T-Man has officially won the losers bracket as well.
Congratulations to T-Man. We will switch back over to the intermission screen.
And I will be right back with you guys.
Okay, Victor. I just realized you're louder than me and I don't like that. So how are the dogs? Listen, bro, I don't know, like, oh dear God. Okay, is this better for you guys? Does this sound better? Because my mouth's basically on the mic right now. I'm holding it to my mouth. I hope it sounds a bit better. I hope I'm not peaking the mic. I don't think I am. The meter doesn't say I am. So, yeah. Interesting little sessions we've had so far. Unfortunately, Victor and I were knocked out in the first two sessions, so we are here commentating for you all. We do hope you enjoy. We may not be the best at this, but we do try and make it somewhat entertaining. So yeah. Just waiting for that next bracket and also waiting for Victor to come back from briefing the drivers, as we are not only commentators for today, but also the race directors and race runners. You'll ever run out of things to say. I give me like a minute, I'll think up of more things, but like for now I'm out of things. Now realizing I do not think that Gabriel will show up for Tournament of Champions later on tonight. I'm not sure he knows that it's happening. He did not make it through to the finals of this race of Pharoahs, but he is our current cup champion. Very good driver, very good guy in all in all. And currently the person who mainly runs the stock car series we have here.
Server is up.
Server is up. Okay.
Server will have to restart.
The Mozzies are starting to come out after me.
The Maltesers?
The mosquitoes.
The mosquitoes.
Yeah. I'm getting jowled.
1 second, I'll be back.
You said that before.
Server's up again.
Okay, Victor, I don't know if Gabriel knows that he's in the Race of Champions. Tournament of Champions, I'm sorry.
He's racing in about less than an hour.
Sorry?
He knows it. I've talked to him about it.
Well, yeah, but I don't think he knows it's today.
I was talking about it to
He
him
kind
about
of
it
shut off
yesterday.
his computer earlier, Victor.
He's online on Discord.
Okay. Fucking me, there are so many mozzies. Do you have mosquitoes in Sweden, Victor?
Yes.
Really? Where do they live?
They are mostly there in the summer.
Does it get hot in summer?
About 25 degrees.
That's not hot. That's a normal winter day.
I wear shorts in 13 degrees, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I wear
Are you getting
longs.
on the server?
I wear longs in 35 degrees.
Are you joining the server?
Yeah, I am.
Alright. I'm just gonna have to take my fucking hoodie off. Right back.
I swear to God, how many times are you gonna be right back?
Are you recording audio right now? Or
Yes.
streaming audio right now?
Yes.
Very intelligent.
Gotta kill the
This is-
downtime. If I got nothing to talk about, I might as well make music.
I guess.
I'm done with this professional act that I was putting on. It's not happening. People can accept me for who I am.
I guess.
Especially when it's
I
on
won't.
someone else's stream.
I mean, you are a league admin.
I'm a league admin, but it's your YouTube.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Right. Let me just take one moment to congratulate Blues on P3 in this event as well.
Good job, Blues.
Who, with the bonus of winning the first 2 rounds, finishes second overall in the winners bracket. Scores 35 points extra with that.
I'm sorry, you're confusing me now. What?
So with the World Tour,
Yes?
he came second in the winners bracket.
What?
Yeah, he came second in the winners bracket because he lost the semi-final to Tim.
Okay.
So he's scoring some extra points with that.
Alright, back to the race stream. And it's not showing up on camera. I hate you. Oh, there we go. Good.
Right, so for the first time in the grand final, the first ever race of Pharoahs,
Lights out
We
and away
go.
they go.
advantage, I think we had a slightly
That
better
looked like
launch from
Tim.
Tim.
Tim
Yeah,
is in
it
the blue
definitely did.
car. T-Man in the red car.
That's correct.
Thank you, Victor. I know. That's why I said it.
Yeah. I was focusing on something else. T-Man has actually already had a wall tap, and oh my god, that's a big slide through the underpass. T-Man.
T-Man obviously
But
the big underdog here. He has come from the losers bracket into this final.
He's never won a race even, I don't think. Maybe in the Cup Series when we used to have that, but I don't think he's won an actual race. I'll tell you that.
Are you saying the Cup Series isn't an actual series?
No, I spoke outside of my thinking zone. I'm actually gonna check here. Cup Series Season 2. Did he actually win a race? No, he's never won anything.
He's never won a race and he could become a champion today.
Yeah.
On board with him. Through on the final lap, that is Tim Hansen that you can see just over the wall, and Tim is going to take this first race.
Yeah, but remember, even if so the total gap the total gap of all 6 races, if not what counts, it is the one who wins the most out of the 3 matches. Gap was 9/10.
Victor, how long is the Tournament of Champions going to take?
1 second, I'm gonna check the timetable. The Tournament of Champions is estimated to take about just over half an hour.
Okay. Final race of the world. No, wait, fuck. No, never mind. Ignore me.
No. Second race of the first match. Another bad start for T-Man, I think, in a red car. Oh my god, he was so close to the barrier on the outside as well.
Now we're on board with Tim.
Yeah.
A very good GT3 driver, Tim. He's always been close up to there on the top step, but never been able to steal a championship. That has mostly gone the way of our resident Dutchman, Ice Tiger.
Yeah, who is probably the favorite for driver of the year at the moment as well. But if Tim Hansen manages to win this, he's not out of the running for that as well.
Can Tim finally seal an elusive championship? Oh fuck, I pressed F4. Where's T-Man? T-Man's coming. Oh! Very close call for T-Man. Nearly runs straight into the wall at the underpass. Oh, T-Man into the wall. They're going to have a drag race down the straight. I think that's Tim.
Tim wins race 1. Or wins the first match. Right,
Tim needs to win one more.
What happens now?
Tim needs to win one more match to take the championship. T-Man on the back foot now.
Right, I will be right back. Server will be open again in about 30 seconds. Guess who's back?
Hi, I haven't been talking, I've been texting.
Alright.
It's bad to talk
That
and
is
text,
your...
it can cause massive motor accidents.
Yeah, the server is open again, guys. Guys.
Oh, right. I should put it on intermission. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I'll be right back. One thing I will say about this event, uh, I think this event has been running very smoothly throughout the entire
It
thing.
has been running a lot more smoothly than I thought it would be, if I'm honest.
Drivers seem to have things cleared up, so they've just been able to focus on the racing race. And get this, we've hardly had any driver crash. It's been very high driving standards throughout the entire race here. Why is Tim in reverse gear?
He's just warming up the tires. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Unless he tries to fix his starting grid slot to the whatever the P2 grid slot is. I can't see why the fuck he would do that. Yeah. T-Man of course has to win this match. Doesn't have to win both races, just one of the just has to win the total match score.
Which is, of course, the overall time that he took to complete both races.
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We are currently viewing the final of the race of Pharoahs. It is T-Man versus Tim Hansen. Tim Hansen has the advantage of one match won already. He just needs to win this match to seal it. If T-Man can win the match, this will go to one final round in the KTM Crossbows.
Correct. Yeah. And right after this one, we have the Tournament of Champions, of course. Same format as this. The only thing is that instead of it being a bracket style thing, it is a step ladder ascending format, basically. So the driver with the highest seed, which is Iceman Stopa, the driver with the most titles in PHRL, starts in the grand final already. Then Gabriel Dube, who is the second seed, because Aaron Keneally is not racing, sadly, is going to be facing the winner of the match between myself and whoever wins out of blues, and the one who wins this match, or this championship here. Yeah. 10 seconds left before the start of the first match.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red lights. Away we go.
I think Tim had a slightly better reaction time. It might have been a big margin though, because they looked very even going into the first corner.
Tim in the red car, T-Man in the Lumo yellow and grey car.
Yeah. And if there's one thing T-Man is praying for in this race, it is that Tim makes a mistake.
A massive mistake.
Yeah.
But Tim, he doesn't really need to push all too much. He knows he has a good pace.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not a risk worth taking, but he knows that he doesn't have to win this match to keep his hopes alive. Yeah. So 43-7 from T-Man. Tim puts in a 52-5. I think T-Man has the upper hand. About 9 seconds to gap. We've seen in matches, including the one between Ice Tiger and myself, that when we had the 9-second gap in these cars specifically, the gap was less than 5 cents at the line. So we'll see about this. But Tim looks to have the upper hand
T-Man will
now.
have the better run out the final corner.
Tim has hit the wall.
Tim is in the
Somehow
wall.
has kept the car going in a straight line, kind of.
Where
It's
is...
gonna be very close to the line. I think T-Man's getting in. Tim has beaten T-Man by 0.012 seconds.
My word. That is the second time we have had a finish under a 10th.
It is incredible. Big mistake from Tim in the last corner. Somehow still won the race. We will now be getting into the second race in about 1 minute, where they're starting in different lanes. And just to confirm, none of them are having a clean match here because they both impacted the barrier at least once. Tim, of course, with a massive impact near the end of it. Alright then. Could be the match that decides the 2023 PHRL Assetto Corsa World Tour.
6 lights are up. Green,
and they go.
For what is potentially the final race of the World Tour.
In 2023, we're returning next year, of course.
Well, yes, Victor Shush. Let's make it more dramatic.
Yeah. Very close here, actually. I think.
They're normally pretty even over the bridge.
Oh my god, Tim. Big slide sideways there. Nearly hit the barrier. He's tapped the barrier in the same place that he tapped it last time, but it wasn't as big this time. Tim's lap is going to be...
Oh, Tim in the barrier.
Oh, he's in the wall. Yeah, he's hit the barrier.
Of course, you gotta account for understeer in these things. They're not very powerful, but they are front-wheel drive.
And that damage might cause some drag as well.
It is possible, but in these things, I don't think drag is really all too important. I mean, they're built like boxes anyway.
Yeah.
We go
I think
into the
Tim
right
is looking
hand
to win
of the
this.
final left hand. There comes Tim Hansen.
He's made a mistake, but I think T-Man is without a chance. Tim Hansen is the 2023. I won't say too much, but I think he is.
Oh, that looked like T-Man to me.
It is.
That is
T-Man has won.
With somehow an incredible exit on the inside. We've never seen someone make an exit there.
I was so sure that Tim had won that I started announcing him as the champion.
We've never seen someone make such an exit on the inside.
That is actually insane.
It is.
So that means a T-Man still in this.
Wins the match by differential.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
God, I love it when he just cuts off. I'll be right back.
The server is now up.
Okay. Final match for World Tour 2023.
Yeah. This is exactly what we're hoping for, right?
Yes, in the KDM Crossbows, the fastest cars that we have on offer for this event are very difficult to drive. They are rather oversteering.
Are the hardest to drive as well.
Yeah.
When I drove it, I remember it was just sliding around like a... Yeah, it was basically like driving on ice.
That's an expression in
exactly.
English. I don't know why it's an expression in English, but calling something that is loose a greased pig is an expression in English.
Okay, that is not something that I was aware of. Right. T-Man has hit the barrier I can see on the live timings. Okay, it looks like here, based on just what I can see in the World Tour standings, though, that we have a 2023 World Tour champion that I will be announcing now for you. His name is Gabriel Dube.
He is the World Tour champion?
Yeah, because even though Tim, if he wins this race, he will be scoring a full 200 points, I believe. Plus what? 200 plus 11 plus 1, that's 212. Plus, yeah, he's going to be scoring 224 points. He would have to have scored 301 points to have beaten Gabriel Dube.
That is...
Yeah.
That is incredible. How has this come down to 1 point? Wow.
No, there is no chance for him to win this, sadly.
I know, but like the championship will be decided by 1 point.
Yeah. So the race of Pharoahs here. So far, I think one of the most successful events we've seen outside of the regular championships. The drivers have been really enthusiastic. Remember, a lot of these guys just signed up yesterday for it.
Yes.
We had 3 drivers registered at the start of the week. We had 8 in the final bracket here. With the last one, Tim Hansen, signing up this morning, actually. It's truly been a fantastic event, and it's been a great pleasure to watch because I was eliminated straight away.
It really has. It's been awesome to watch.
It's
and,
yeah, it's such a thrill when the guys are just this close all the time as well.
You don't normally see this in the normal racing. It's obviously a lot more rare to get really tight finishes, but
yeah,
something about this format is just it's different.
Yeah, and I can say with confidence that this is probably an event that is returning next year. Considering the success of it. These head-to-head matches have been something else to watch, and I think most of the drivers probably like having these short bursts of excitement and then just having about a 20-minute break again. All right, so for the second to last time of 2023 in the World Tour, let's go green.
Where we go, that looked like... Who is that on the... That looked like
That's
Tim
Tim
got
in
a
the blue car on the
better
outside.
start. Yeah, Tim blue car. T-Man in the orange car, the 14. Tim in the 1.
Yeah, correct. So I think T-Man has actually had a tap with the barrier, very slight one. What's going to be interesting is to see the drivers on the underpass. If they hit that barrier, they could be out of the running. Some of them have now tapped the barrier. No one is getting that extra point for a clean race.
Tim crosses the line. Very nice, clean, tidy lap there by Tim.
Yeah, despite that slight barrier tap, I think it hardly lost him any time.
There goes T-Man.
Yeah, about 9 seconds. Almost exactly 9
Back
seconds.
into the barrier, T-Man.
Yeah. Looks like damage might be the biggest culprit of the barrier hits. If you hit the wall, that could... Yeah. It doesn't cost you that much time in the initial hit, but the damage might cost you a lot. T-Man's hit the wall again, though.
Can
it's gonna be
T-Man...
close,
Oh!
but I think
Can T-Man get a wonderful run? No, it's gonna be Tim Hansen.
1 point... Oh my god, look at the gap. 1.111 seconds. Alright, T-Man now needs to beat Tim Hansen
by
by 1.112 seconds.
in order to take
if you're
home
wondering
the
what
championship. This is for all the marbles.
If you're wondering what happens if they tie, that's not a scenario that we've even considered. So I think we'll have to do a rematch.
If they tie to the point where they are literally like the same thousandth, then
Yeah.
we are just rerunning it. Fuck that.
Yeah. And then I would say, we're just redoing the whole thing, basically. Not the entire final, but this match in particular. Alright, so 15 seconds approximately. And for the last time in 2023, we will be saying green light at the race of Pharoahs. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, 6 lights.
Lights go out, and away they go.
For the last time of the 2023 PHRL
That looked like
World Tour.
Tim Hansen got the bit of a better start.
Yeah. T-Man has actually already hit the barrier.
Yeah, T-Man's bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, they're
like a ping
both
pong ball.
really... It's very shaky from both of them. I think they might be pushing a lot. Let's see, T-Man to the underpass. Has hit the outside wall. He's in the wall!
Oh!
T-Man is in the barrier.
And that is probably gonna do it.
T-Man, we were expecting this to happen once during the tournament, and it's happened now at the last race.
They are not meant to be equal as they come across there. That's gonna be... Tim is gonna have a massive advantage here.
Tim has set a lap that is 2/10 quicker on a lane that is usually 10 seconds slower. Unless Tim makes the same mistake here, I think we have a 2023
Oh fuck
Race of
me, I
Pharoahs
forgot
winner.
to change over to the race stream. I'm so dumb.
You're joking.
I'm not even the one under pressure here. Anyway. Sorry,
right, Tim Hansen
I'm
wins
bad at my
the
job.
2023 Race of Pharoahs.
I'm bad at my job. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, we fucked up the entire thing, but Tim Hansen wins it.
I just saw the message. Ice Tiger put it in chat that it's on intermission. Fuck me. Thank you, Ice Tiger.
Alright, I will check with the guys if they're willing to get an interview, and then I will bring them in.
Victor, why is your thing so shit? I'm blaming you. Who used to stream this? Was it Gabriel? I blame him. The Ice Tiger, can you hear things now? For God's sake. Okay, everything's fine now. It should be. Oh wait, hold on. Why is it? I added the source. For fuck's sake! I'm going to throw a fit. I'm so sorry. Okay, everything should work now. Should. Okay, you guys can start the interview again.
All right. Tim Hansen, you won the 2023 Race of Pharoahs. What are your thoughts on on your results?
Good. Enjoyable. Rather relaxing format compared to the normal racing.
Yeah, and in the Abarth race there, we saw. I was starting to announce you as the champion for a second because I thought you had won it. Then you just crossed the line, and apparently the T-Man just beat you to the drag race. What happened?
I wanted to race the KTM.
Oh.
Because I hadn't done so yet.
That is a very fair enough thing. All right. Well, in the Elise, you looked very safe. What do you think of that car or that race?
Yep. The Elise in general, I ran a few times. I felt pretty comfortable in that car right from the get-go.
Yeah. And finally,
the Abarth,
in the...
I would say, was probably my most difficult one, where the gaps were the smallest.
Yeah. And if we think to the absolute final match of the entire thing, final race, when you saw T-Man hit the barrier, or when you realized T-Man hit the barrier, what went through your head at that point?
Don't do the same thing.
That is very fair. A very fair thought.
It's a very Tim thing to think, I think.
Yeah. I think a lot of people might have just thought, yes, I won the thing, but yeah. You kept your cool head, and I guess you just took it quite safe from then on.
Yep.
Yeah. And you're finishing the World Tour in 4th place overall, exactly on 300 points. You only finished 2 of the 6 events. So that says something about how major this win has been for you. All right, I believe that you're racing in the Tournament of Champions right now. So, yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to withdraw from that.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to run it.
All right.
Just for time reasons.
Okay. All right, we'll catch you sometime. And good luck in the future.
Race at Dega, Tim. Race at Dega. Come on.
I'm at church Sunday morning.
Right.
Move it to Saturdays.
We will.
All right. I'll be right back in the commentary box probably. And we'll catch you guys for the Tournament of Champions right away.
Have a wonderful evening.
So, after a thrilling end to that final race of the World Tour season that I am stupid and I did not show on the stream, ridicule me, please. I'll like it. Fuck. Why did I just say that? I won't. God, I lost a viewer because I said that. I'm so good at this. Okay, But it's not the end of the stream, everyone. We still have another. We have the Tournament of Champions. Wait, did I say the Race of Champions? I meant Race of Pharaohs. Listen, these things are very similar in name. Now we have the Tournament of Champions, which is which is full of former champions and current champions of the league.
The server's
We
open.
will. Sorry, Victor. What's happening?
And it's me versus Blues in the first match.
Since when were you a champion of anything?
I've won a gold race, the Indy 150.
Does that qualify you?
Yes. World Tour gold title holders and champions.
Oh. Okay, well, I was kind of doing a bit of a speech, Victor, and you kind of came and interrupted
sorry
me.
to interrupt, but the server's open. Anyways.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, God. I'm the only one commentating here because... Oh, God. Victor's... Oh, no. Ice Tiger, if you're still there, please send me your prayers. Okay, let's see what's popping. We got Victor in the 14, the orange car. And we will have Blues in the blue car, as its name fits. Oh, Victor slides it off into the wall. That is really not ideal for when you're trying to get your warm-ups in. That can really throw you off. Let's check on Blues. These crossbows are rather difficult to drive. Blues in particular was stating how he really did not want to have to drive these things in a race, but seems like he will finally have to face off against Victor in this crossbow. Blues is a very good competitor. He was my match in the Race of Pharaohs that we just had. He was my first match. I lost to him because he's a very quick guy. Really good guy as well. From Germany. Victor, as you had heard him earlier in the commentary booth, the runner and owner of PHRL, also a very good guy, really good friend, and helps keep all this shit moving. Without him, we probably wouldn't be here today. Not the quickest guy on the planet, but yeah. I'd say he's probably about my pace in some things. Hopefully we can see a good race as we will come into the countdown for the race very soon. Here we go. 20 seconds until they line up on the grid. This is a knockout. No, this is a ladder event. If you've ever played something like Mortal Kombat and you've played the Towers mode, you'll know what I'm talking about. It is very similar to that format. It is, the higher seed you are, the higher you already are placed. So, for example, Ice Tiger, who is the highest seed, is already in the grand finals. And as these guys go along, whoever wins this will have to go up against a tougher opponent in the next race. And away they go. We're watching Blues here in the blue car, Victor in the orange car. Who's on that outside lane? It's a bit quicker on the first lap, but obviously I have to do that inside lane on the second lap. Let's go switch over to Victor now. How's he doing? He's coming up into the bridge. That's a bit of a tricky. It's trickier than it looks, that corner. I've had my fair few runs into the wall there. This is a super slow little bit here. You can probably already heard Blues just accelerating down the main straight, and he's on to his second lap already. Now Victor onto his second lap. Now he's on the shorter piece of course for his second lap. But there is, on this longer piece of course, as Blues comes up onto the bridge, you get a much longer run down the main straight. Because as you're coming onto the main straight, you're on the outside here, and you can get on the gas and just accelerate a lot more. There's Victor coming to the line. It looks like it's Blues for the first race. And that is Blues by how much? Let's just see. That is Blues by 1.117 seconds. Victor will have to beat Blues in the next race by more than that to be able to win this match and move on. It is quite the differential to overcome, especially in this format of racing. You don't have a lot of time to make up time. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. I'm probably gonna see Victor pushing very hard. Maybe even pushing himself into a mistake. Let's see. "30 seconds until the lights go down." Guys are focusing now. 15 on the clock. The light overlay comes on. Revs are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red lights. Green light and away we go. I think it was Blues with the slightly better start. Sorry, no, Victor with the slightly better start. I didn't know who was in the outside lane. Oh, Victor maybe with a bit of a slip up there. Still very even. Whoa, Victor cuts the track a little. That may lead. Ooh, I'm not sure. That was a bit of an interesting line. Through the sand. You can see Blues in the background there, on the slower line, of course. Where is Victor? Victor coming through here, coming up onto the bridge. Now you can see Blues back there. Let's go on board. As you go under the bridge. Where's Victor? Can we see him? Has Victor made an error? No, there's Victor. We can see Blues right over there. And it's going to be Blues again, and Victor is knocked out in the first round. Let's see, is he going to come back into the commentary booth now? I wonder. He may just stay there and I will just get to commentate this by myself. I'm not sure which one I would prefer. Now we just have to wait until the next thing is up. Seems like the server's up now.
Yep, it is. I've just been brutally beaten up.
Yeah, I know. It was very fun to commentate on.
It wasn't very terrible, but it was quite terrible. I'm not a big fan
Oh,
of
Victor, did you
Yeah.
see the message in general?
KT. I did.
Do you remember Timon?
Yes, he was a good driver.
He was a very good driver. I think he beat Ice Tiger quite a couple times. That is scary.
Yeah. Right. I messaged Gabriel asking if he was in the voice chat getting ready. So let's see when he connects here. All right. So after this one, it's the same as the final was in the race of Pharoahs. Best of 3. Oh, lose. There, he almost hit the wall. I'll be back in about 20 seconds. Right, and I'm now gonna randomize the order for the final. Starting in the Abarth, followed by the Elise, and ending up in the Crossbow. Same order, no, not the same order, but almost the same order that we had in the championship match for the Race of Pharaohs just before this.
Victor, Timon says he's signing up for GT3s in Season 5. I'm happy.
I'm also happy.
Oh, maybe open wheelers as well.
Hell yeah.
Maybe we can convince him to do stock car series.
Maybe that. Right, we're gonna get going here in a few, just about a minute from now. Just over one. And then we will see who ends up being the champion of the champions.
Wait, are we in Season 4 or Season 5 right now, Victor?
We're starting Season 5. But we are technically still in Season 4 because the stock car series is not finished yet.
Ice Tiger doesn't seem to know where we are in time.
Ice Tiger has, how many championships does he have? He's won double championships this season and the last season, and then I think, yeah, he's got 5 championships, I think. Gabriel's got 3 now because he's won both the World Tour and the Endurance Series. And then the league finals. Alright, we're getting going.
Yeah, I know.
The lights are on. Yeah, perfect. Right, so the
Green
green
light and
light,
away we go!
First race. In the KTMs here. Let's see if anyone hits that barrier that we saw T-Man hit in the previous race here.
Gabriel is coming up to there. Gabriel in the blue car. Blues is in the orange car, funnily enough.
Yeah. And let's just confirm that you are not in the information screen.
I probably am. I haven't changed it. Oh no, I'm not. I'm a genius.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, hi, Kaufmeister. That's Timon, right? Kaufmeister's Timon, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. Timon's in the chat.
Welcome, welcome. We've seen a lot of barrier hits from these two so far.
Ooh, a bit of a tap into the barrier on the turn onto the bridge by Gabe. Let's check out where is Blues.
Blues on the underpass, quite a big slide. Oh, yeah, Blues is off.
I think that's Gabe for sure.
Winning the first race. Gap is 2.120 seconds.
That's gonna be a big gap to try and overcome.
Yeah, but remember, this car is very difficult to drive.
It
We'll see
is.
what happens.
Any mistake can lead to your downfall here in these cars.
Yeah. If you hit that barrier that we saw T-Man hit before,
Yeah.
then you're done for.
Who is in the next bracket, may I ask?
That will be the championship match against Ice Brand Stopa.
Oh, that is the championship match. Okay.
Yes, because we don't have Aaron Keneal, we don't have Lars Visser, we don't have Tim Hansen here.
We could have just asked Tim on if he wants to race, you know?
He's not a champion.
So, you're not either.
I am a World Tour Gold champion.
Yeah, because you can't do anything other than win at super speedways.
I'm 3 for 4 on all the super speedway races we've had.
Which one didn't you win?
The first Indy 125 in January.
No, you won that one.
No, that was one that Aaron won. Alright, let's
Oh,
focus on the
yes.
race. Blues, I think, with a slightly better start even. Going into the first corner.
Ooh, big slide by Gabriel. No, sorry, big slide by Blues, sorry.
I didn't see that, but yeah.
Blues is in the orange car, Victor, you know that, right?
Yeah, I was following him, I didn't see it, but it might have been the angle that did
Okay.
for me. Alright, so Blues through everyone's favorite corner, under the underpass. All Gabriel has to do is basically just not mess up, and he will be facing Ice Tiger in the championship match.
Gabriel seems rather far back. Did he make a mistake? He
He's
seems
just hit the
very
barrier
far back.
again. Yeah, that's a big gap. That's almost 10 seconds. That's, I think, upper hand Blues, but Blues still has to beat him by over 2 seconds.
Gabe did go into the wall.
He's got some damage. If that damage causes him to hit that same barrier as T-Man did, then we will probably be seeing Blues in the championship match. That's a big slide from Gabriel.
Gabe gets through it fine though. Ooh, he
but
shortcut the track. You made a bit of a shortcut as well.
Yeah.
And
Blues wins the race, but Gabriel wins the match. All right.
Victor, I also did notice you also made quite the big shortcut on the track in your race.
I still had one tire on the track.
Did you? I swear I
Yeah.
saw 4 tire tracks.
That might have been very marginal. Okay, I will just get. I will prepare the drivers for the final.
You will, or you're going to? I'm joking. Those mean the same thing. Don't worry. I'm not.
Back up to decide the first match. All right. While we're on the way in the warm-up session here, I will announce publicly one event from the next World Tour season, which is a brand new event.
Okay.
It is called the PHRL Masters, which is the it's not exactly like the race of Pharoahs, but it follows the same format, but it's on a proper circuits.
Okay.
Head to heads. It's something I'm gonna try out.
Are you saying
See how
we're gonna have 3 head-to-head races, Victor?
2 race of Pharoahs and that one.
Okay, but what about Race of Champions?
Tournaments of Champions. That's gonna be at the end of the year, so that's just gonna be an off-season event.
Okay.
Not counting the World Tour in any way. All right, Gabriel, are you on the server?
I'm joining now.
Are you on the intermission screen?
Yes, I'm on intermission screen.
Oh, Gabriel's in the wall. At everyone's favorite corner.
That isn't the
I'm
line.
gonna call. You would be right in saying that.
Seems that looking at the VC, Gabriel has decided to deafen himself, make sure he's massively focused.
Very focused, and he's probably asked Blues to just distract Icebrand Stopa as much as he can.
Timon, Race of Pharaohs is basically, if you've ever seen Race of Champions, it's a similar format. We have this crossover circuit, and the guys have 2 races, and whoever has the best overall added time after those 2 races advances to the next round.
Yep.
It is very similar to this Tournament of Champions, which is, it's on the same track, uses the same cars, but it is a ladder format instead, and is only using people who are either former champions or have won World Tour Gold races.
Yeah, which are, for next season, to clarify stuff, we will be calling the gold races major races instead.
I feel like that's
just...
less clarifying, Victor. I won't lie.
Then we will have minor races as well.
What, minor league races, like minor league baseball?
We call them standard, okay? Alright.
I hope I did do a good enough way of explaining that, Timon.
It's easier to just read through the rules, but they are also hidden behind some stuff. Alright, so we have about a 3-week break after this one until we return for the World Tour again.
That's a very long break.
That is a very long break.
That's a good
we'll
thing.
hardly have any. We'll hardly have any PHRL for 3 weeks. We'll have some short off-season races for a bit of fun.
Do a prototypes race. If you don't do a prototypes race, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something.
Okay, we will be doing a prototype race.
Yay!
I think. All right, for the first time in the original 2023 Tournament of Champions final, that is. We go underway. I think Icebrand Stopa got a better start on the outside lane there. And is he? Yeah, he's leading them.
Ice Tiger
going into that
in the orange car, Gabriel in the blue car.
Correct. They're very equal here. I think Icebrand has the upper hand. Oh!
Timon says to do WEC, do LMH and LMDH. I completely agree with him.
That would be fun.
He also says do truck racing. Please, can we do truck racing? That would be so much fun.
That would be a very fun World Tour event, actually. A Truckers Grand Prix.
Yeah.
We're getting great ideas here.
Thank you, Timon. You're giving us incredible ideas.
It's gonna be difficult to fit it all into to 24 races.
24 races? No, it's not.
24.
Yeah. It's gonna be quite easy to fit all these ideas into 24 races.
Yeah, and also have some regular endurance races in between. Alright, they're coming to the line now. Icebrand Stopa has to run. Gabriel had the gap, but Icebrand wins the first race by 3/10. I'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Okay. We'll only have 20 series for 2023. 2024, I mean. Okay. Wait, oh god. I think there are three matches for this, I think, if I remember correctly. Okay.
Alright, Einstein is talking about doing a Formula 1 car on this track right afterwards.
Of course he is. It's his thing.
Yeah. Would be fun to do the next 2 matches in the GT3 and in an F1 though. That could be something.
F3, no, fuck me, no, don't do that. There we go.
I'm swearing. Alright, so we go green. No, that was a very long wait.
I'm starting to get a bit tired, if I'm honest.
Yeah, me too. I'm probably gonna go
We've
to
been
bed
here
after
for
this.
an hour and 22 minutes.
Yeah, and we've been racing for an hour before that as well. So
Yeah.
this has been a long race. It's an endurance event. it feels
Talking
like.
is difficult.
Yeah. Oh, Ice Tigers hit the barrier.
Yeah. Didn't seem
was a very
to
tight lap,
affect
but-
him too much though. Let's look at
It-
Gabe. Gabe in the wall.
Yeah, it's one of the worst corners to hit the barrier. Ruins your run completely onto the straight. Let's see. Top speed is something I realized that we can watch here to see about how they look. Yeah, Ice Bandit's got a way higher top speed on that straight, but we'll see here what happens. Gap about 9 seconds. I think it's very even.
Ooh. Gabriel very tentative into the
barrier.
wall. Had a bit of a slide on entry.
That is right, and it looks. I think Gabriel has the slight advantage.
You just gotta
Out
get
of
on the
the
gas
final
really early
corner,
here.
though, Isaac has slid a bit.
Whoa.
Gabriel wins the race, I think.
I think
But
that
it's not
was
enough.
no.
It's 1-0 Ice Tiger. Because of the gap.
Yes. God, I
Right,
meant to
I'll
be the
check
maths
with the
guy
guys
and I
what
can't
car they
figure out
wanna do.
maths. Sorry? Oof. Okay. The goat. I agree. Well, actually, I can't agree. I have a legally a binding agreement. Oh my god, my nose has all of a sudden become blocked. Ugh. I don't know if I agree or not. Is what I mean. Well, that was a very close race there. Hopefully we can see a bit more of that. I think they're either doing a Baths or a Lisa's next. I'm not sure. Let's see. They're going to be in Elise's. The Lotus Elise. A very light and nimble car. Probably not as light and nimble as the Crossbow, but still a very cool car.
The server is up.
Do you
You might have way already.
Okay.
Gabriel had a very humble reaction when I told him now that he'd won the World Tour.
He had a what?
He-
Nah.
I just told Gabriel that he'd won the World Tour. And then he went, oh, okay, that's all that matters.
Just.
It's one of the most humble responses I've heard to someone winning one of the, yeah, the longest championship we've ever had, I think.
Yeah, but next year, what the Stock Car Series is actually going to be about equal in length, isn't it? Because it's half a year per season.
Yeah, or 4 months. 5 months, I think.
4 months? What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. So the way it's gonna work next season is the stock car series. Instead of spanning over just the 110 race season that we're gonna have for the other championships, it's gonna be on the same days and weeks, but it's gonna be over the course of 2 seasons basically. So it's one
Yes.
season lots for 2 regular seasons, which makes it also that that I think the championship might feel a bit more deserved. It's still only going to count as one championship title,
Yes.
of course, because why would it count for 2? But I think Gabriel will have to sort some stuff out for that, but I think it's a good idea to have. I personally would like to have maybe 3 drop rounds to that or something, so you can miss a few races and still be in it.
I do really like the idea of having a lot more races for the stock car series. Like in real life, they run 36 races in a season, and
Which is insane, by the way.
yeah, it's like basketball levels of fucking playtime, or baseball levels. Don't they play like over 100 games per season in baseball? It's insane.
I'm not sure, but yeah, it is insane.
And in like basketball, they play 72 games a season.
Yeah.
And it's like a season isn't even an entire year. It's like half a year.
Yeah. How do you even have time for that?
I don't know. That's the only thing you do is play basketball. You leave the game and you go to practice in the team practice center. But yeah, so I really like the idea of having more races for the championship. It also makes it definitely like the randomness of oval racing makes that a bit less prevalent in the races and the championship. I think, for example, like one race this season has basically ruined all my chances, you know. So, yeah, really cool thing that's happening for next season. But here we are in the present, as we are about to get.
Not in the future.
Huh?
Yeah. Not in the future anymore. We're in the present now.
Yeah, we're in the present.
We go green now. Why are the waiting times so long with the red lights?
I don't know.
We have Gabriel in the red car. We have Ice Tiger in the blue car. This car has got to be probably is my favorite out of the 3 that we're running. I like it.
It's a perfect middle ground.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's not
Gabriel
too
tapped the
shaky
water.
like the... Yeah. It's not too shaky like the KTM, but it's also not too slow like the Abarth.
Yeah. I can't believe you try to put a 458 instead of this.
Yeah, that might be one of the dumbest things I've thought of. But we'll see what happens next time. If we find some other tracks that are these dual things, we might consider those instead. Because try different tracks every time.
Yeah, head-to-head races are, like, I think one of the coolest types of racing. It's just so unique.
Yeah, and when you're racing in them, it's short form adrenaline, but it's also rewarded with a big break afterwards, usually.
It's like the pace of rallycross, but then you also don't have someone smashing into you constantly.
Correct. Alright, they come to the line here. Gabriel Dube with an advantage. Gabriel's gonna win the first race, it looks like.
Ooh.
Or is he? Yes, he is by 1/10.
1/10 of a second.
0.131 No, seconds, my bad. Alright. That's that. We could see the the tournament of champions be decided in the next one. Moving back to the discussion we had about next season here.
Yeah.
I mentioned that the regular championships, which are the Formula Series and the GT3, are moving to 10 races instead of 8.
Yes, that's been a driver's vote. They've preferred to have 10 races per season instead of 8. Victor was a bit horrified to find that out because it means he has to do more planning, but
all in all, I think it's a great thing. The short races, or the short season that we had with 8, they have been... I personally have preferred them to the 12 race seasons that we used to run, but I also think that the seasons feel a bit short.
Yeah.
The main thing was just that we saw that driver retention wasn't fantastic towards the end of the season in the 12 race ones. Yeah, we'll get back to that. The lights are out.
For potentially the final race of this event.
Yeah, of this evening.
Yes.
And then tomorrow, or actually, the lights are out for the final time in a official planned race that is not an off-season event.
That is false, Victor, because we have Talladega tomorrow.
But the lights don't go out there. The green
They-
flag is waved there.
I'm pretty sure they also have lights. I shall
Okay,
ask
it's-
Gabriel.
It is probably the last standing start that we're gonna have of 2023 in an
Yes,
official
okay.
PHRL sanctioned event.
Sure.
Right. That discussion out the window. Gabriel is now not that far ahead. It's only about 8 seconds, I think. I repeat, I think Ice Tiger has an upper hand here. He only needs to win. He needs to win by 1/10, basically. Gabriel's hit the barrier as well.
Ice Tiger coming up to the overpass. This
We
is a
know
crucial part of
both
the
of them.
track. He
Yeah,
keeps
both
it
of them
tidy.
dislike the Abarth a lot, so I think they would both be happy to see this being the final race. And it looks like it will be, because Ice Brand Stope has a big lead and it crosses the line first. We'll have to see what the final gap is. But Ice Brand Stope has won the 2023 PHRL Tournament of Champions.
Gabriel's already gone.
Yeah. I think he's happy that it's over, actually.
He's happy
And
he
I'm
can
happy
finally
that
do
it's
something
over.
else now. He's been here for a while.
With that, we say a big thanks for tuning in to this.
I'm sorry, are we not getting interviews?
Probably not. I'll check real
I'll
quick.
ask them. I'll ask them. I'll do it. I'll do it. Actually, no, you do it because I'm the one streaming. So if I leave,
I'll be back. All right, Ice Dagger. The race of Pharoahs didn't go to plan, but this one, yeah, you won it. Congrats.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
congratulations.
Ooh.
Any feelings about the win right now?
Really would have enjoyed not having to drive that Fiat in the actual tournament 2 times. And it would have been great. For the rest, yeah, I mean, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
yeah,
That last lap was actually really good. That last race, proud of that. New record, personal best.
I think completely unrelated to Tournament of Champions, but I think you won the prediction game as well for the race of Pharoahs.
Wait, hold, can you check?
You
the
predicted.
closest. I was the closest, probably.
Yeah, you won it. You scored 24 points. Congratulations.
Yeah, I got a few things wrong, but
Yeah. All right. So you won 3 out of 4 races in that final. And what happened in that race that you didn't win? Which was the first of Lotus races.
Big drift. Did you not catch it on the stream? I drifted
I'm
through
not
like the uphill on the bridge. Like just a massive slide through the entire thing.
I saw
It was
you
cool,
had
but
a
I did lose
slide.
me like a 10th.
All right.
So you
Yeah,
were like
so you
me during the Fridays race. This past Friday.
Kinda. It was more of a power slide, but it was fun.
Okay.
I downshifted
Okay.
too early, but I was still in high rev, so the rev got loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let me just quickly congratulate you on finishing 6th in the World Tour this year as well.
Woohoo!
Big woohoos.
The lowest position, or is there lower?
Oh no, there were 15 people.
Oh damn!
You were.
Where did I finish,
just
Victor?
you have finished a whopping P7.
I'm
Amazing.
a place behind Ice Tiger. That's a win. That's a win.
It's also a 65-point gap, but we can ignore that.
55 points?
65.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was my racing number.
No.
All
No
right,
joy allowed.
and just on the main Race of Pharaohs thing, what happened to you there? You seem to have lacking pace, basically.
I don't know how to momentum.
You don't
I
know how to
remember
I
momentum?
just don't. I don't know how to momentum. I just don't. I
So the
brake for the
Abarth really
corner
wasn't
and the
doing it
car
for you?
goes slow. It's just not made for me, man. It's just not made for me. If I imagine the timeline if I got the fucking Expo on the first race.
Yeah.
Could have won this entire thing, man. Alright,
Yeah.
well, it was fun.
It's been a fun evening, this one.
Yeah.
I hope we get more of these head-to-head events. People seem to enjoy it. Maybe some different cars on a different track next time, but
Yeah, some more downforce I would appreciate, but for the rest...
Yeah, no, let's just chuck an F1 car around a stadium.
Well, I drove that fun car there. That was good fun. It's like a little mini Monaco. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
but why would you want to drive Monaco?
It's a fun track for hot lapping, and that's it. It's a hot lapping competition.
I suppose.
Can't deny.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I think we can end up the stream. I'd like to thank
Yeah.
everybody who decided to show up and watch today. I say,
Me.
yeah, you most importantly, you picked up on all the mistakes that I made, so thank you.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like watching the intermission for like 5 minutes and being like, hey, is it gonna switch at any points?
God, I'll be honest, I had Discord up on my second screen, so I didn't know that I hadn't
Oh,
changed
yeah,
it
of
over.
course.
Yeah.
And then the interviews for 5 minutes. It was just muted, and I was like, damn, are you gonna do interviews anytime soon?
Listen,
Yeah, so
dude.
we sadly didn't catch T-Man, but we got the one with Tim. Or
Yeah,
we
we
restarted the one with
Well,
Tim.
was somebody recording? Was anyone recording?
No.
Damn. It's just lost the time. Alright.
Okay.
Goodbye, chat. Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye, everyone.